Welcome everyone. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna check it real quick to see. Yes, we are up and running. Perfect. Hope you're having great time. So let's take a look at AUD real quick. It's 9 a.m. The hourly candle just closed. I don't look how it's going, and I'm gonna explain it why. So our trade was taken 2 days ago, and yesterday after we closed the session at about 11:30. If we take a look at 30 minutes, yeah, exactly 11:30, you can see how perfectly it reached our first level and then continued consolidating during the Asian session above DMA, had a little bit of break, coming back, tried to test the level one more time and failed, and currently coming down. No sign of respect to the DMAs. That's why I don't like it. However, we have the level right here. That's why we have our stop loss below the level. So in terms of any play around here, we'll be fine. Might see a little bit of drawdown, but that's not really an issue, you know. And looking at 1 hour, you can see that there is also a DMA here. So not necessarily even testing the level, but the level is close at 0.72250. This is a key level. We have a video on YouTube. If you go down, institutions trading, so they would love to have their orders into the round numbers. Oh, hi, good morning. So 0.72250 is a round number, key level between DMA and level. So obviously there is a chance to stop hunt it. Not even a stop hunt it, just retest it and go. So far everything looking okay. The daily time frame yesterday closed with a small bullish engulfing. This is a really good sign. All I hope is not not retest to anything about below this first DMA on daily, because we'll be saved by this, but we won't be saved by second one. Okay, well, by we I mean myself, because a lot of people, this is enough for them. They will have their stop loss even tighter, 15-16 pips, and already would be 1 to 2 and would take their profit up here. Me looking a little bit more swing, at least 2 level for me, you know, up here, so the trade has a little bit of move to it or push to it. The type of trade that goes 1 to 1, I don't consider it a winner. It's, you know, it can go to, just like when it goes to drawdown and comes back up before it hits your stop loss and turns to winner, you know, you don't call that a loss, you call that a win, right? So this also, to me, it just playing still, and as long as it's either stop you out or take you into profit, you can't really name it winner or loser, right? So we're gonna stay on this one. No change, close to let me see my phone. Man, I don't know when summer wanna see Canada. I'm so sick of this weather. Still in blue, but almost break even. Okay, so let's continue to look at the others. So Euro AUD, now things can get more interesting, guys. Now this can be more interesting following the rest of the pairs. Euro AUD and GBP AUD in the last 2 days, I said that they are also following the AUD USD movements. However, there was not a chance for us, just like AUD USD. And we were wondering why AUD USD is not moving. You're watching it now happening. They're coming back a little bit. So if we are right, these are all if, and these are all probabilities. Okay, I'd never considered myself you know, calling all the trades and always be right. Never. I always said that I'm looking for the best probability. So now I think the most probable thing is that within the first hour of New York session, or maybe even the whole New York session, we see a comeback to DMAs on Euro AUD and GP AUD and AUD USD for a final stop hunt or kind of a retracement. Let's take a look at GBP/AUD. You will see we have two levels also here, each within a DMA in 1 hour. Okay, so both of them are actually a pending order opportunity too. That's something else we talk about in GPG school community where you can join. We teach you how to use it within the pending order, so not even actually showing up live. And that's one of the reasons we have these live streams again. I got really used to those pending order, and even the GPG bots that I designed, I turned it into pending orders now, and it doesn't even it doesn't execute any trade live. It just plays pending orders, and then it will activate it whenever it gets activated. So that was making me, not being in the market as much, simply because I would set my pending order and I wouldn't take a look at others, and I was missing a lot of trade. So one hand help another. That's a saying in my country to wash itself. So I'm coming to YouTube, give you guys insight, help you guys become better traders and learn something. If one thing you learn, otherwise we're having fun here. And also I'll discipline myself to show up on the charts better, right? So a win-win scenario, if you ask me. So we are going to wait for AUD USDs. They are really good, and there is a reason they are on green light. They have the momentum, they have everything ready for it to push based on our setup and the way we look at the market. It's just not happening, and not happening doesn't mean we are wrong. It's just not the time, and I do love everything about it. It's let me extend this now a little bit so you know how many days we've been in a trade. Okay, yeah, we're gonna leave this, and I think they're gonna move at the same time. After all the stop hunt and everything, I think the AUDs maybe a news on Asian session if they completely work. Let me see if there is any news. Forex Factory. Alright, so today, May 14th, we got GP News 2 a.m. all day, 8:30 US 10. Now we are at 10. So there's nothing really here. No news. Okay, it's sometimes news. It really doesn't have to be anything. It can be a war we're not aware of. Something happens. Somebody says anything. God knows what. But a lot of different opportunity or a lot of different things that happen. You are not aware or you can't predict it, and those actually will play out in your favor of our analysis, simply because it's mechanical. It follows the structure, not like news or anything. So what I'm trying to say, it might be a news, it might not be a news, and just out of nowhere, we don't know. But things looking good, just maybe a little bit more patient. Looking at NZD/USD, I do like it too. This one also slowly came to the DMA on daily. It came to 3-hour DMA. Broke the 1 hour, and 30 minutes is crossed down. Overall, tells me to wait a little bit, especially with yearly moving average here and a chance for them to come right back at it. At least I want to see either coming above DMAs on 30 minutes and hopefully 1 hour, or respect or reject the 3 hour, closing with the above DMA still after 1.5, almost 2 hour. So I'm gonna keep them looking. Okay, let's go the rest. Take a look at it real quick. Euro USD. Shout out to 3 of you guys that are always here, very on time. Thank you guys. I like it. I don't see the names here. It's in the control panel that I have here. It's a pretty sick setup I got here. And there's 3 of you. I can see 3 of you that joins right away. Stay till the end. Send me a message on Telegram or WhatsApp or Instagram. or anywhere. And you know, if you need anything, I appreciate my loyal fans. So your USD is still need to wait for this. You can see the 3 hour is still turning bearish, 1 hour 30 minutes, and daily we're bullish. Euro USD and GBP USD, both of them. So I'm gonna keep them on yellow light because my direction is clear to be buys due to daily. However, all the other time frames are not ready, so it's on balance right now. So we're gonna wait. USD CHF, pretty much same thing but in reverse. You know, all other time frames bullish, the daily is bearish. GBP Canadian looking okay. It respected the level, came above DMA. I like the 1 hour bullish engulfing two of them. I think we got 4 hour real quick. Nice on 4 hour too. And USD Canadian also looking bullish. GBP CAD looks fine. This can, let's make it on 1 hour. We don't have a cross to the downside in 1 hour, and candle just close above level. That's what makes it interesting, you know. For something like this, you know, it can be a little tighter. Did you know you have this option in TradingView? So I think that would be a nice scenario here. And the stop loss to enter right now and have the stop loss below the level or low of the day is only 30 pips. And if you put it about 185, if you have the stop loss about 40 pips, or sorry, 50 or 55 pips, which is for GBP, it's not much. This 55 pips can gives you a solid 150 pips 1 to 3, but it would be more safe that if price comes to, you know, play out around here, just throw a wick to low of the day, you won't be stopped out. Why do I think I should have a stop loss better? Because of the 15 minutes, sorry, 30 minutes bearish. Actually the 15 minutes kind of makes me feel better. And this also came to the yearly moving average, played around, pushed back, made it cross again, and then returned. Balance, as we spoke yesterday, expansion, return, see, expand, return, balance, expand, return, balance, expand, return, and currently we're balancing, right? I wish this 1 hour candle was above the 1 hour DMA. It would make me feel so much better. I do love the week on the daily time frame too. We have about 16 minutes to close on the 30, and on 15 minutes we're about to close in 52nd. I'm gonna take a chance on this for 30, actually not 30. Let's do 55 pips. So 184 750 or 184 800 would be my stop here. I'm not entering now, waiting to the scandal close. We're getting ready. I miss a sunny day. I miss not having to wear a hoodie. Please, Canada, please don't come to Canada. If we do a buy stop, I'm not in yet. I'm looking and thinking still because I do see the potential to coming to the yearly moving average too. Just like I think it was NZD USD. I think yeah, just like NZD USD. I do see that GP cat also can push it down, but I like the bullish engulfing. Now I'm thinking to be patient to see better activities on the market or coming back up and give me better information or confirmation or just trust what I see and execute. Honestly, bullish coming right above DMAs in daily time frame, multiple bullish engulfing, one even bigger one playing around here, a weak rejection, and currently at the level is usually a very nice place to enter. My only problem is that 1 hour 30 minutes. Sometimes you will be missing the trades if you be so picky. And I am so picky. I'm guilty of being so picky on taking the trades. I'm also guilty of missing a lot of trades due to being picky, right? So everybody has his own demon to fight, guys, in trading. And you're based on my experience, I'm now trading for 10 years. I'm trading for 10 years now, and every year it was a different things that I had to fight with. Every year, starting by not over analyzing the market and then managing the risk and then sticking to my plan and trusting my own setup and not listening. Each of them takes 6 months, 1 year, God knows, depends on how good you are in fixing your issues. And trust me, it's not like anything else. If you're a trader, for sometimes, but if you're very new to it and you're pissed off at why are you not fixing the issues that you're dealing with and it keep happening to you, that's how it is in trading. I used to say there is a market is a mirror and it will show you your true self that you're not ready to see or you don't believe that's the type of person you are. You have an imaginary vision of yourself and then you're trying to prove yourself that the vision that you are in your head is true, but the fact is completely different. And that's really hard to accept for a lot of people. That's what makes it hard, a lot of people had these issues during my years of trading and mentoring people. Amount of people that were crying that I don't know why every time I make some wins I increase my risk and one loser takes all my win. I had like 5 students of mine trading DMAs, having good probabilities, but that doesn't mean you're never gonna lose, and that doesn't mean you know which one is going to be loser. So when you risk extra on one trade and it hits your stop loss, it usually shouldn't bother you because that win, which is extra risk to reward, should cover a couple of losses, not other way around. And if you can't help yourself do that, no one to blame but yourself. Honestly, you can't blame me or my setup or anybody else. Even if you take the trade based on what I say, it's still your fault for taking it because of what I say. Okay, I'm gonna enter in this one. I'm calculating my lot size. Okay, so 184, 810 is what we ended up having our stop loss. But the entry is right at level. Something I really like. It's about 184, 810. So I ended up having 48 pips of a stop loss to be a little bit more safe, not to better stop loss give me a little bit of sense of, you know, free relaxing. It allows me to play CS while training. And AUD USD is at the exact, let's go there real quick, at my exact entry. You see, I put my stop loss and this is 6 history. I try to be as accurate as I can to put things that I'm putting here within my trading accounts. I'm not the type of person who shows you profits and shit for tax purposes and reasons. But um, if you know, you know. If you don't want to believe me, I don't really care. I'm not gonna prove myself to someone. I prove myself to my family by providing for them. And if you don't think I'm making money, go. This is another reason that I think they're really working people right now to making them get into the positions of sell, seeing the resistance and all. Which is this resistance, something funny I should say. I'm gonna put it on layout. You see it's right at my level. Okay, and basically the level have two kind of this. I explained it in two days ago to you guys that these levels are literally acting as a support resistance to me, but I don't draw them. It's drawn by price. So the rules that you apply usually to support and resistance will be applied to these levels, right? The break, retest, reject. It respect the top, so it's gonna go down. It respect it from the down, it's gonna go up. Same thing. But the difference is you would have drawn a zone and you could draw it wrong and somebody else would draw it differently. But these lines are based on price, and 0.72659 is not something that everybody comes to that exact number. If you put 10 different trader from 10 different world that never seen each other and never had the same school of trading together, if you put them in same room and same chart and ask each of them individually to analyze this chart just to find the support and resistance, they would not find much. You know, you cannot find one exact price on all of them. If you put it on price, there would be probably different. But that's the whole thing about my levels and my DMAs. It's that I don't draw them, and market kind of it adopts itself by market. So if you look at here, starting of the May, the levels are, see, every month the levels adopt itself to the market. Okay, and it's always damn accurate. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, boom. So if you would have draw a support or whatever, you could draw it. I made something so I never have to draw anything from top to down analysis or whatever. You get it? Okay, so that's about it. Let's go on GBP Canadian and take a look. So this one is also breaking the 15-minute, well, breaking the levels. We'll see. If it's gonna be a loss, it is what it is. I'm taking a look at US dollar Canadian. I don't like it. It's breaking the daily 2. I think it's time for it to be on a red. And you know, USD CAD and Euro CAD, both of them are giving me bullish sign, which in Euro CAD I can see it. In USD CAD it's just disrespecting DMA, but in GBP CAD you can kind of see it playing out, and you know, I can trust GCAD a little bit. Let's take a look at NZDs. It's getting cold. Can you believe on 14th of May, I have to turn on the heat in my office in Canada. My God. Everybody's having their AC on while I'm having my heat on. I so wanna move to South. Looking at US30, nothing really. It needs work to come up, and the 3 hour, these hours are getting close together. I'll show this down here too. GBP NZD, same thing. Gonna wait. In Euro GBP, we did have a nice push here, stop hunting and coming right back down. Close bullish engulfing, but yesterday price broke DMA to the downside. Now we see a little bit of a rejection too, but we have 8 hours left almost for this candle to close. It's too soon to say if it's gonna go bearish, because looking at 3 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, everything looks bullish. So we're gonna wait. Nothing to do on this one. And gold didn't really move. Look at it from last 2 days. Doesn't even give you a chance to take a trade on a range. It's like 200 pips of this 200 pips of going up and down. I'm not sure if anybody would take or buy and sell anything here. Yeah, nothing really clear, but now I'm more bullish too. For the last 2 days, I was saying that this can be go down. However, now I'm changing my mind. 3 hour crossed up, 1 hour crossed up, 30 minutes crossed up, and consolidation was respectful. Just a daily. I don't take any trade on it. This is the type of time that I have to have gun in my head to take a trade on this stuff. And as expected, not much of a movement, crazy ass slow movements on JPYs due to the crazy move that they had. Your JPY is looking more bearish than the others. Let's see. Yeah, I would leave them away. Bitcoin was bearish yesterday. On New York session, it was around here. Didn't really move from yesterday's session that we had. It's just up and down. And looking at daily and how the candle looking right now, I expect to see more drop, maybe up to 76,666. But yeah, I think Bitcoin and Ethereum, leave them alone. Scratch that. I think it's the time for repo. I think we are at kind of this phase. So if I put this here, expand it a little bit. So if I put this thing on this crash that we had, let's put this here. Doesn't even let me extend it. You see it? Just copy pasted another time where price went to $3, and I'm just expanding it. Do you see what I'm trying to see? And that's a $59 price for the repo. Okay, so I'm maybe not that, I'm not sure, but within what we see here, the type of consolidation and the type that we can see, even if we put it like this for here, maybe that make more sense. Man, it's crazy how accurate they are. So that's literally I have to cut this for the Instagram later. Look at that. A copy paste of this area turns to this, and that can give us a price projection of $10 for repo. I'm glad I'm live on YouTube and I can brag about it when it happens. Oh my god. So yeah, I actually bought repo a couple days ago. Um, I took a nice ass profit up here because I bought it at, I used to call it at 10 cents, 11 cents, 20 cents. I was always a fan of Ripple. You guys know. I took a nice profit at around $2.40 something, and it went to $3 too. Came down, and I just started to buying it again at 130, 140. I didn't close, like I didn't sold all of my Ripple. I have a little bit, but I have more sitting. Last year I heavily was invested on Ripple, silver. Now it's time for Ripple in my opinion. And I'll be continuing to buy a little bit, especially if it gets a little more bullish. I'm gonna leave this thing here for Ripple. I'm either gonna be so wrong or I'm gonna be so right. It's gonna feel so good either way. It's gonna be fun, honestly. And looking at US30, so yesterday, you can, when I say yesterday and all, if you're watching it, the recording or whatever, you can literally go ahead and check. And you can use the timeline that find where I was talking about it. But this was looking good yesterday and today also on New York session. It's surprising that it moved at like 2 a.m. US30 moving at 2 a.m. But I mean, do I have to explain the accuracy of the level and DMA to you? Or is it just enough example for rejection on 3 hour? Following by push to the upside, bullish engulfing. I mean, these are the moments where I be surprised myself too. Oh, it's 9:30. Let me take a look at AUD So we're back at level. Should be on drawdown right now. I'm gonna bring GCAT up here. But GPCAT also is down from the area that we entered. So everything turned red. We started in day one on being at the entry, and then we started on day two seeing profit. Day three, price is back. We added another trade. We'll see how the week ends. Okay, nice. So we have the GCAD and AUD still looking okay. Take a look at GPA. Cool. All right, back down here. Oil bullish, in my opinion. Looks bullish. Yeah, feels bullish too. So that is pretty much it for now. I can turn symbol off, and then I have this one on GCAD. Right, so that looks okay. I'm trying to fit it in a way that if we go to game, we can watch it. So 930 candle right at the level on the AUD USD. That's a not a bad time. It's actually a good time because later on, you can see that it came right at New York Open on 930, hit the level and then pushed and gone. So at this time, you have to see them, right? On GBP CAD, it's better. I wish the AUD USD, if I would wait 30 minutes, 45 minutes on AUD USD 2 days ago, we would have our entry also exactly at the level, which is my preference. But yeah, I missed so many trades that I'm letting it go a little bit. Nice. Let's go kill terrorists. Stop. But the turn the heater even more up. Profit has been gained.
Is that getting out? It's dumb. And like the fire's called hell over and over again. So to sit there and say,
That's someone talking, not talking. There's some people like crazy put on Bible study when they're playing.
when they sit in
And
church,
make
what do they do?
everyone
They're kind of
listen.
half listening.
It's now. Just gonna put this up a little bit too. Oh, never seen guns dropped on. That was a cool warm up. But that's different. It's not free for all thing. It's not planting the on fire. What you got there? These are bots. Don't kill me. See? If I act so stupid, don't kill me. How did that guy go up there? Oh, that's I just realized it's casual death match. So like we have to plant a bomb or something. Okay. So AUDUSD looking like it's waiting around the level, hopefully. We have 5 minutes to 15 minutes to go. I cannot. I'm gonna mess up other people's game if I stay in the game that needs more attention. The other games I play, it's me on me by myself. People can kill me, I can kill them, but the other way, I have to kind of play with them. Let me just take a look at the charts because 15 minutes is about to close in 4 minutes. The GCAT 15 minutes does not say anything really. I'd rather watch it 30 minutes. Had pretty much April was lots of consolidation, and so far we're seeing more of a return on the May. I feel so cold. What is wrong? I'm getting sick. I'm tired of AUD now moving. Yeah, now, but I can't even wait 3-4 minutes for candle to close, guys. I usually I have too much of an ADHD to sit and watch the candles. I gotta do something. My brain has to, be active. But I'm gonna try and wait another 2 minutes. Searching for the games. I gotta make a little adjustment to my camera because it's exactly at where my time says and I can see the time. Let's see. Let's see. Less than 2 minutes. We can make this also GPK. Don't like how it looks like in 3 hours. If it close like this in 3 hours before hitting my stops, I might close it, guys, on the GBP cat, because it would be almost guaranteed that it's coming to the yearly moving average. But we're gonna be patient. Nothing meeting the candle close or something, right? So if I'm taking this in 30 minutes. 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour closes like this in 15 minutes. You'll be out of GCAT. But we'll see. Maybe not in 15 minutes, not in hourly, but I'll be looking at 3 hour. We'll be live, bro. If a 3 hour closes with a rejection of the DMA like this, and with the break of here, and then consolidate between them, bearish engulfing, coming below it, consolidation between and below DMA, and then one more rejection, I'll be out of it. We'll see. AUD/USD, it looks like rejecting. Yes, candle closed nicely, exactly how you want it. You want it to come with the momentum to the levels, fail to break it, and start reacting to it. So if starting from here it pushes to the upside, then within 15 minutes the hourly candle close can close above DMA on GCAT, also on AUD USD. For a second, I thought that's also yeah, same thing. For AUD USD, if it comes up now, start reacting within 15 minutes. If it closes above 1 hour DMA, golden, golden, and you're gonna see some golden pips generation. And let's see, 30 minutes too. Same thing, even if it closes above this. But if it closes above 1 hour, much better. We'll see. So now I think we are good for another 15 minutes to chill out. I'm gonna keep it on 15 minutes in the AUD. And I'm gonna keep it in 30 minutes on this. All right. Let's go. Yeah, I changed the game to the one that I can just ignore everybody. They can get my chart. Jitsu. What? I need new warm. That's a bot. Usually it takes a little time for the server to pick up. You gotta fight with some bots. I usually practice the action. AUD looking good. How did you not see me? Nine bot. What's the point of bot? What? It's all bots? Oh, here is a guy. Whoever created this server wants to they actually shoot you. Oh, I didn't change my code. Let's go close. Cat also turning up a little. Part two. Yeah, that's better. I like the camera angle. I use my phone. Maybe I should give my connection news for I don't know. I'm not feeling the game today. Five minutes to Avenue close. 7 minutes of this match. So that means middle of this match we get to go. Every time I don't want to try hard, you know, I was thinking about on this spot here. Gold time just for 4 minutes. Great place. Let's see. Definitely how it's closing now give me confidence to leave them running. And this 2 trade, it plays out, it can cover nice amount of losses. Uh, if you don't know, my April was a red month for me. I had 4 weeks of loss back to back. Nothing really hard about that. You can have a busy month. Let's kill the chicken. And yeah, so 2 trade is enough. This 2 trade can be enough to literally cover all the losses back, and then we are in a blue quarter, if I should say. So I always care about how's my day going. Obviously, after the day, I care about if my week is good. If my week is also bad, then I try to make it good at the month. And if the month also is bad, then I have no chance but to. Then I got no chance but to try to make it good at quarter. You know, if quarter went wrong, try for the year. Doesn't matter how long you've been losing. Just try to make it better and try to learn from it. Be more selective. One of the reason I'm actually getting into the lives and trying to become more disciplined is the fact that I miss a lot of trades, and those that I don't miss are not the greatest. So I missed a good setup that I could watch and take the trade, but because I didn't show up, I didn't see it. But the other one that I see it turned out to be the loser one. So the point of the method is if you keep looking during your playlist and takes the best setups and follow some rules back to back and make it happen for you. Make your accounts into the better side. And that's the whole goal, right? In any way possible. You can have one ever. It is rejecting the level on AUD, but it does not. It didn't come up enough to close above the DMA. I don't think in 30 minutes. Looking okay. I have no problem waiting for this. Both of them looking okay. It's so cold, man. You can blame this on being, a recorded session. Thank God the market is live and you can see the dates. And I'm live on YouTube. Otherwise, you wouldn't believe it's summer in Canada. Eight-second. AUD is breaking the level. That's not good to see. Yep. So it did the opposite actually on AUD. Not only didn't respect it, but also broke it. Broke my heart and level at the same time. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna close it because of that. Let me take a look at a little bit of a lower time frame too. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna stay on the live a little bit just so you can. Oh, we can catch the move live if we could. Got other stuff to do, but nothing that you guys would be able to find. What's happening here? So I'm just taking a look at, you know, business things I have to see if I have to do anything special right now. That can wait.
داداش مخلصم خوبی خسته نباشی یه بار وایس میدی به من میخواد درهم بده دبی اینجا کش میخواد یا تتر
Okay, good. Let's see how it's going. I don't usually go to 5 minutes. I'm just trying to see if I have to. Yeah, let's wait. Well, I'll be sitting on a trade anyway. I'm just thinking that should I stay in the live for it or it's gonna take time. That's why I'm trying to go to lower time frame to see if it's close to push. Sometimes in lower time frame you see momentum build up a little faster. Yeah. 1 hour also for GCAT to close on 3 hour. 3 hour on AUD USD right at level and DMA right here too. Okay. Alright, so I think it's safe to say we can go back to the game a little bit. Trying to see if everything is kind of can wait. Yeah, nothing really. Cool, cool. I'm gonna take this back to 15 minutes. Let's see them a little close. Yesterday we spoke about this. I always try to have some sort of analogy, real life analogy, so you guys can kind of understand it better. Whatever concept that we are trying to, from a risk management concept all the way to a concept of um, price action or whatever psychology, you usually have to kind of pay attention to some um, story kind of the real life example so you can understand it better, you know. And one thing that I told you guys yesterday, I really liked it, was how being a good trader, you need to have a psychology of kind of what we are playing right now. It's a game, you know. During this game, you will be dead multiple times. You witness it out of nowhere. I kill someone, they kill me, literally like right now. However, you don't get disappointed because you're dead once. You literally get that come back, you respawn, and you continue to play, and you try not to make the same mistake. If you know somebody is, you know, hiding somewhere and just killed you, just like I said yesterday, I was hiding and I said usually they come after me after a couple kills, and they came. That's pretty much the same thing. So in the market, you don't really try to learn from your mistakes, what you did wrong, what you did right, what you need to do better. um, so try to be emotionless, like although sometimes during the games also people go crazy, and I really never understood why. You can just have a like millisecond of emotion, like damn, I was good, whatever. But like getting crazy. Actually, now that I just said that, I remember when I was a kid, I broke my keyboard for a game. I was a kid. However, grown ass man should not be that emotional during the game. And the grown ass man also shouldn't be emotional during a trade. If you didn't risk too much, you have no reason to be emotional really. You just have to take it, like I'm saying, it's a game. You sometimes it's gonna take from you, sometimes you're gonna take from them. Right? 1009. Alright. Let's go to the other one. That's like me changing playlist. Changing watch list. If you really wanna have it with the trading. And then it's good. Oh, I forgot to pin the comments. And one thing I forgot to say about the school community is that you are able to join with the yearly membership at like 30% discount. Seriously? He's looking at the upside. Oh. 3 minutes for candle close on 15 minutes. Minutes. On time finish. Great. Let's take a look. What happened on GCAT? Bullish engulfing of 15 minutes. The last candle I was closed. And AUD USD we had price going. Oh. Sorry. So AUD USD price came back and closed below levels on a 15 minutes, and on GBP CAD we had the bullish engulfing followed that failed to break the MA to the upside, and then a little bit of respect. And currently at 15 minutes candle just closed 15 seconds ago, bullish engulfing right at the level. This is beautiful. Don't make me cry. Very nice price action right there. And yeah, thing looking good. We're gonna stay another 30 something minutes in it on a live to see what's gonna going on. What's gonna going on? My English teacher failed me. Do you ever trade oil? Yes, I do trade oil, but I don't really do it as much. It's gonna be really clean and clear, and I still haven't seen something that I want to take on it. I used to do it before. I used to trade it much before. All right, so let's wait another 15 minutes. Let's go back to the of AUD. Love AUD USD and how it's going. This guy Buffy Puffy 09, I played with him. Hola. Disable the voice. I can't even hear people in there because of the other dumb guy playing Bible. I don't understand why anybody has to push his religion to someone else. The whole point of religion is to, you know, give you inner peace. And you make sure to take other people's inner peace. The whole point is to make you feel peaceful, and you go argue with others about it. So leave me the hell out of your religion. Make sure to do your prayers at your home. Oh. This thing's so in that feeling. After this. I'm back. Right, nice. So GB cat pushing up, AUD pushing up. Let's just ignore them and continue. Good chicken. 5 minutes for 30-minute candle close. Three minutes for 10:30 candle close. Just trying to see my regular. To do a two layouts, one for this and one for that. I'll fix that for tomorrow. Whatever. UDS looking good still, honestly. But let's take a look at the other AUD pairs. Okay, it came to 1 hour DMA, Euro AUD, and GP AUD to the level. You see them still having more space. No, 30 minutes. That's why I'm waiting for 11. So 3 hour candle be closed. And if we see the 3 hour close above the DMA, the bullish engulfing, we're golden. If not, gotta see what's gonna happen. I can say the board what we are. So here is what I'm gonna do. Something just came to my mind, and I wanna appreciate just to show you that I know you. I'm gonna find your journal and find out exactly what you did was. I swear you were here. Yeah, I don't want. Can't find your name. The limit can close? Yes. Nice. 8 USD. Can't be better than that. We've seen it in 15 minutes. Seen it in 15 minutes first. And now we're witnessing it in 3 hours, 30 minutes. And probably next would be 1 hour. And a 30-minute close on GCAT perfectly too. Looks like both of the kids should be millionaires. Yes, of course. Okay, cool. So what I was trying to do, okay, I was trying to find the name. Okay, so I'm gonna tag you. I couldn't find your name. So. I want to tag you to appreciate you joining every day. I'm gonna give you 1 week access to DMA and Fibonacci. I tagged your username. Send me a message on WhatsApp, and I'll ask your username for a trading view, and you will get. So here's what I'm gonna do from now on. Every week I choose one person who showed up the most and were active in the chat. So if that person will win a week subscription of DMA and Fibonacci free of charge. So if you wanna be the winner, be active and show up. And once you won, then you will have the DMA and Fibonacci for the week after. When we go live, you will have it on your charts and you see, and hopefully it'll be enough good for you to consider buying it. And yeah, that's it. Congratulations on you winning this. And very excited. Send me a message on Telegram, please. And Krista. And I saw it, I didn't remember it. I was on your journal. I swear to God. Krista. Nice. That was a nice challenge. Yeah. Oh, that's why it says deleted account. I said, no, it's not deleted. Looks like it's deleted. Long time ago. Anyway, send me a message on Telegram. I'm gonna write it for you. Send me a message with your TradingView username, and I'll give you access for. I'm gonna give you access from today all the way to Friday next week. So you will have a time to check it out on weekend, and you can backtest it, learn from it, and the next week you can see something positive. You can make enough money out of it with one trade to at least join for a month, so you can test it out longer. The first students who joined the school community is one of my profitable students, and he he purchased the first day that I launched the school with a yearly subscription. That I was surprised. I wasn't expecting a yearly subscription at the first. But then he came and said he made enough money with the DMA alone that he's excited to see what it's gonna happen with the DMA and level. Words are saying he's at the beach right now with a laptop. Hopefully you're here. I'm not sure. It's 11 people in right now. I'm not sure if you are part of it, but I'm proud of you. Anywhere you are. All right. So yeah, I don't have anything else to see in them. Beautiful. I'm gonna change this symbol again so I can have one of them on AUD. That's weird. Old number. Yeah, I figured. I'm still in this game. I thought they kicked me out. Stupid. So we're gonna be live for another 20 minutes. I wanna see the 3 hour candle close, and then we'll and then I will be out of here. Do you also look at volume? No. Do you see me looking at any volume? The only volume I check is the mic volume that you guys are hearing. No volume here. It just felt good. I knew you were gonna see me. It felt good to kill me. Yo, so because you can't hear me? Alright, sorry. Easy playing and trading. 15 minutes candle is closed. Let's go see it. Looking nice. Looks good. Looks good. Last 15 minutes candle. Come on, that 3-hour candle gonna be to my satisfaction. I swear to God, I know it. On both of them, AUD and GBP. The 3-hour on AUD USD is already to my satisfaction, and the 3-hour would be nice to close it just like this. Going for final battle now. I don't know how many hours it will win. You'll be lucky to kill him one. That's a ball hack or something. Oh shit. One after another. How they come to this so fast? The guy jumped up here. I don't understand. He was up around here. Oh, he's going fast too. This guy is a cheater. I swear to God. The guy was running so fast. How is that even possible? We're only killing those who are not cheating. The rest is unbeatable. 10 minutes for candle close and the live session to be over. Thank you all of you for tuning in. So many people. Thank you all. Okay, so he jumps from this. Yeah, I see. See, there is always a lesson in the losses. When they kill you, there is a lesson. He was about to win the game. I did not let him. But he did anyway. Oh, oh, look at that face. The terrorist drinking coffee with a mask. How are you eating that? How are you drinking that? How you drink coffee? The mask on. Honestly. How you drink coffee with the mask on? Mhm. I keep hitting you guys. Hmm. 8 is down. 8 minutes to close off that candle, and I don't like how it's going so far. That's why I'm waiting for 3-hour close so I can give you guys a little better information, I should say. You saw me faster. Ooh, we get together. That sounds good. I'm not used to playing 2 hours of game. I'm tired of it. Yeah, with the practice. More patient. Not sitting on the thing. 5 minutes left for the 3-hour candle close, and it does not look good. we're gonna be a little bit more patient. Oh, some of them are really smart. I just go, kill me! I don't have energy to kill you guys anymore. Just gonna run around. That was cool. Oh, some needs to be around. Thank you for knifing me, yeah. I think the game going to be over. So we have 2 minutes left for the candle too. All right. So the candle is closed. Don't like the GBP Canadian, and I do like the AUD USD. I'm gonna go ahead and close GCAD right now. I don't trust it anymore. Small loss is always better. It's already half the loss, you know what I mean? So close this with a small loss, and I'm gonna let AUD USD run. That is it, guys. Hopefully you are having a good time, having a good rest of the day, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the last session of the week. Crystal, send me a message to give access, and see you guys next one.